Hello guys, welcome to my channel again. In today's video, I'll be talking about types of different verbs. We have different types of verbs. Mainly we categorize them into three: action verbs, state verbs, and auxiliary verbs. Let's talk about them. First of all, let's talk about action verbs. Action verbs are the verbs which are used to denote our action. That means what we do, or events. That means what happens or what is happening. One example is Jack runs half an hour every morning. Here the verb runs denotes the action of Jack. They are celebrating their great festival. Are celebrating is another example of another verb. That means that is happening in the progressive form. And the third example is it often rains in the monsoon. Rains, this means the event raining usually takes place in the monsoon season. So these all three verbs are just the example of action verbs. Now let's move to the another type. The second type of the verbs is called state verbs. State verbs are generally static. They don't have the continuous form. They don't form any continuous forms, and they are used to denote the states like what we feel or what we think. The common examples of the verbs are like, hate, understand, believe, think, appreciate, etc. Generally, these verbs do not have progressive tense. They are not used in continuous tense. I mean, I am hating talkative person is not a correct sentence. What we need to say, I hate loquacious or talkative person. Let's say garrulous person. I like means I appreciate, I admire philanthropic people. These are some examples. So we don't say I am liking or I am hating or we are hating. That's why they are called state verbs, because they are associated with our feelings or thinkings, what we feel and what we think. Let's move to the second slide. Here a pretty long third type of verbs are the auxiliary verbs. Auxiliary verbs also can be divided into three subcategories. The first subcategory is be verbs. The examples are is, am, are, was, were, be, been, being, and these be verbs as well as have and do verbs, they are used to form different tenses. Mainly these be verbs, have verbs and do verbs are used in different tenses. If we talk about the past continuous, for example, we have to use was, were, and main verb should be in a ing. She was talking with her boyfriend, for example. The another, I will have a car, future possession. I didn't do any mistake, past tense. So these different auxiliaries are used, mainly be verbs, have verbs and do verbs, to create different tense. But the modal auxiliaries are used in functional English, such as to ask permission or to request something or to indicate about obligation. If I say you must buy that item, so must is in here related with obligation. It might rain, that is for possibility, though I haven't mentioned the possibility here. These are just functional part. Let's say asking permission, making request, mentioning the obligations, or predicting something. They all fall under the functional English category, and to indicate these different functions we have to use modal auxiliaries. For the detailed list of auxiliary verbs, here is the slide. You can zoom it out and you can check it. So the list of auxiliaries, mainly, not the state verbs and not the action verbs. There are so many. You can find them in the internet, and these action verbs may have regular verbs or irregular ones. Next, in any day, I'll be talking about that part. But here, the list of auxiliaries. In fact, we have 24 auxiliaries in English language, and these auxiliaries also divided into two parts. Primary auxiliaries, they are used in different tense, and modal auxiliaries, they are used in different functional English, like possibilities, permission, willingness, suggestion, obligation, etc. This was for the day. Hope you will find this video very informative, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share my video. The link is in bio. See you next time. Bye bye.